Yeah. And we are all little yeah. Anita and Cheryl and special guest, my sister of Curl. Look at this.
Yeah,
Like
I know they
look
like sisters, like seriously.
Christine Swift, cooperators, but we prefer Christine.
We
do.
As Christine. Christine is Christine. She is an incredibly gifted, incredibly talented, knowledgeable insurance and financial advisor. Now, why are we here?
We are here because Christine stepped up to the plate, raised her hand and said, yes, I want to be part of the Unstoppable Woman Conference and I want to be a sponsor. And we went, yeah, okay, that's great. And so Swift Insurance and Christine has sponsored the Center of Attention. We should have put her in the center. No,
Well, we still
yeah, so what that is the centerpieces and
on all the
making the
tables.
room beautiful and creating that sacred space for you all to come in and just feel so good when you get there.
And
Thank
yeah,
you.
and it is so cool because I've known Christine for quite a while. Anita is getting to know Christine, and she's a doll. She's an absolute doll. But you want to talk about an unstoppable woman? Okay, we just had 2 more cards fly out.
Okay, well, you know what? It's not showing up on the phone.
Well,
So,
that's your phone.
well, but I'm concerned. Because usually I'll get a notification. So I hope we're live.
This is funny. What was she just talking about?
This whole
okay.
morning is about Christine.
This whole day is about.
Get ready,
Well,
girlfriend.
I'm still looking because this
Yeah.
says we're live on Facebook.
Okay, well then.
Look at my Facebook. Did I take us live to the wrong place? I
Okay.
took us to our group. Go to my page.
Okay, I'm gonna go there in just a second.
Anyway, while she's looking for us on Facebook,
Mhm.
as always, we take our topic of the day, our theme of the day from Tara Catherine Collins' Personal Paradise card deck, her Feng Shui card deck. Now, fun. We don't plan things. And you know, Anita and I typically wind up coordinating.
Mhm.
Well, today I'm the center and these two coordinate. So you know, Christine's energy is very strong. Very strong. We all have strong energy, by the way. See, I'm not on, so I did it to the right place.
Oh, no. No, we're not there. We're not there yet. So hopefully, well,
Alright.
you know what? We're recording.
We're
So
recording.
if we don't show up live, we're gonna have to throw it on there.
Well, we'll put it up there. Anyway,
Yeah,
so we do have
I'm not gonna worry about it.
4 cards that came up today. I'm just gonna put these other ones away. Entertaining as it may be. So first, how about we let you introduce yourself and you can tell everybody a little bit about you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to know in your introduction, how long you've been doing this and blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So I'm Christine Swift and I own Swift Insurance and Financial Solutions, a division of Cooperators. So we are located right here in Clearview Market Square. And so I have been in
Red Deer.
Red Deer, yes. And I have been in the insurance industry for over 20 years, if you can believe it. Can you believe it?
That's
I
why
do have
she's
gray
got
hair.
the gray hair.
And so I have owned this agency since 2019. So we're going into year 5. And I've been here at this location for a little bit longer, at least 9 years, I'd say. And yeah, we do investments, insurance, and advice.
Wow.
And you know what? All of that is energy. And all of that is situated potentially, could be in your wealth and prosperity in the bog of your home.
Mhm.
Now, when we came into this office, where is it situated? In the helpful people and travel. And I love that because she is that helpful person,
Mhm.
right?
100%.
Super important. So great place for her to be located in the physical space of the office.
Mhm.
All right. Do we want to get on to the topics? You've got something going on in your head. I can just tell it. The wheels are
No,
just
I'm just
churning.
looking around. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, go. Go.
Okay, so we had 4 cards come up today. The first one that came up was the number 19 card. I'm gonna do this so you guys can see it. Ceilings,
Mhm.
which is funny because she's got a high ceiling in her office.
Mhm.
The number 39 card. Closets, drawers, and cabinets. Now, this is an entertaining card, and we all started laughing because Christine has participated in our 21-day decluttering program.
Looks like we gotta do it
So
again.
she has some, yeah, she
It's
has
coming up
some,
again in October.
she has some tools in her toolbox.
She does, but she readily admitted, and I'm gonna throw this out there,
Sure.
that before the house cleaner came in, she was cleaning. Any other women out there resonate with that?
Mhm,
Right?
mhm.
Why do we pay for a housekeeper if we clean before they come in?
Well,
We're just tidying. We don't want her to have to clean up all the stuff. We want her to dust and do the floors and
Yeah.
all the stuff, the other stuff we don't want to
We
do.
don't want her to see our real self
Don't
or our
open the
real life.
drawers.
Don't open the drawers. So it is funny why that came up. And then as she's talking, her bedroom came up,
Oh,
and the
dear.
next card that came up is single woman's bedroom, the number 33 card. So of course I'm laughing in all of that. And then the fourth card that came up is number 12, wind dancers.
mhm, mhm.
So that's that movement. That's that flags that are outside, or those thingies that try and catch your attention, right? That's actually a pretty good.
That does look cool.
But you know what? The wind dancer for me, coming
It's
up
to draw your
right,
attention.
right now,
Yeah.
it's to draw your attention, but also right now, this time of year, we have
Mhm.
a significant more amount of wind. And it's interesting how Mother Nature, coincidentally has those windy, soft, breezy September afternoons. And in order to help the farmers dry their crops and to help the trees blow off their leaves, right? So that's that natural cycle. And so sometimes, when things blow in the door, like Cheryl and I blew in here this morning,
Kind of.
so it's I think it's that reminder for all of us to just say that that's part of a natural cycle, that things can kind of come in and go. And you know what happens in nature, right? The wind comes and blows all those leaves off the trees, and then all of a sudden your yard looks like a mess, or the patio, or
Right?
you know,
That comes into, it gets blown into every corner, every
Yeah.
nook, every cranny, the
Yeah.
closets, drawers, and cabinet. Well, seriously, that's the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, I open up the garage door and the leaves just go whoosh right through,
Mhm.
right? It's just instant when it's busy out there. Continue.
And you know what, we've just come through the summer season, and
Yes.
we've all been, because we live in this northern hemisphere, we take advantage of those beautiful days, and sometimes we just say, oh, the heck with it,
I go
right?
golfing like I did yesterday.
Yeah, and so
Ooh.
then, we just blow into our homes, and I'm sure Christine, hockey season's coming and all that.
Yeah.
So, literally you can blow into your door, drop this stuff, and then pick up and go. And then, so you do that a few times, and then it's no wonder that closets and drawers comes up, because, right, it's just like we get into this
Busyness.
flow or this busyness of life.
Yeah.
So it's okay, because Mother Nature
just
does it.
is. It
Mother Nature does it, right?
I think it's the becoming
So,
aware, like,
yeah.
so a typical day for you or week, right? She's a mom.
Mhm.
She runs a business. You're also lead BNI,
Yes.
right? So
That's
your
really important.
your typical self, just explain to people, because truly she is an unstoppable woman.
Well, that
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
thing. Yeah, unstoppable. Like, she doesn't stop, right? That's the thing about an unstoppable woman. You don't stop for ourselves, right? That
true.
self-care. We have to be
Mhm.
reminded by our girlfriends to say, okay, time to put your feet up, or whatever, because you don't stop. So tell us your day of being unstoppable.
Sure. Well,
Okay.
so recently I have started getting back up at 6:15 because I'm like, I gotta start walking again. So treadmill,
Mhm.
and then I journal.
Good
I
girl.
should be meditating, and I'm trying to get back into I'm trying to get into meditating. I find it hard.
It's all
Mhm.
good. Journaling actually is a form of meditation.
Well,
Mhm.
they're good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
And then I this is where people are gonna be like, she's a workaholic. Then I look at my work and make
Mhm.
sure that the day is gonna
Flow.
flow. Exactly. And I get my son up, we get ready for work and school, take him to school, come to work, work. Then I go home. I am lucky because I do have Dan in my life and he usually makes dinner for us. So we are lucky. Thank you, Dan. And then I take Hank, the dog, for a walk. And then I go back to work for a little bit longer. And,
Mhm.
and then I have a bath usually, and then I go to bed
Mhm.
Yeah,
and do it all over again.
and do it all over again, repeat cycle.
Right.
And how old is your son?
12.
So
Yeah.
That's fun. It is
right?
interesting.
But it's busy. It's a busy life, but you probably wouldn't change any of it for nothing. Right?
Yes.
So in all of that, like Anita said, you had the perfect analogy of the
Mhm.
wind and the fall and the wind moving and going. And we're dancing through life. We're trying to navigate through life. And sometimes there are obstacles in the way.
Mhm.
So ceilings, and are sometimes those ceilings physical? Or are
Mhm.
they sometimes self-imposed?
Mhm.
Because that's what keeps coming up when I think about ceilings, is those
Mhm.
self-imposed limitations. So
Mhm.
for
Right.
example, we've had a few people, we've talked a lot lately about our Power of an Unstoppable Woman event that's coming up here in Red Deer. Christine's one of our sponsors. We have 10 incredible presenters.
Yes.
We have a special Saturday evening event with David T. Gross,
Mhm.
Awaken the Divine Feminine Energy. And we have a Heartland Market going on at the same time. And I heard from someone the other day, I can't get to Red Deer. Now, that can be a self-imposed ceiling.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because seriously, we have one of our speakers, Kate the Hardest, coming from Houston, Texas,
And Dr. Rose is
coming
coming
from
from
Puerto Vallarta. We
Mm.
have friends that are coming, one's from DC,
Mhm.
one's from Saskatchewan. They're meeting in the middle
Mhm.
to have a girls' weekend.
Mhm.
So they're actually taking the time to reignite their relationship, reignite their friendship, have a girls' weekend.
Mhm.
So that's something somebody else can do as well.
Yeah.
But let's talk about ceilings and
Mhm.
ceiling height.
Mhm. So, yeah, when that card flew out, Cheryl and I both kind of chuckled because, of course, we put our feng shui glasses on. And because, Christine has some history with us and background in feng shui knowledge, I think it's okay because when you came through our program, your office was in a different area in this building.
It was
And
a
so I
different
think,
building.
nope, it was
Oh,
in
this
this
is
one.
one.
Yep. And then, so the
Okay, down.
energy shifted as a result of her looking through her own feng shui eyes. And, we often talk about becoming complacent in our own environment and all those things. So the first thing that I saw through my eyes when that card came up was there's a picture
Mhm.
that's hanging behind Christine's chair, her desk. And it's actually in the space we would consider the heavens. Because so if I'm her client and I'm sitting here, my attention, where my eye goes, my attention is actually being directed up here. And so then I could go off on Wonder Squirrel Land,
Mhm.
which I do anyways.
I vouch for that.
But so if I'm her client and I'm sitting here and she's trying to have a direct conversation with me here and explain my insurance needs, and my squirrel brain, it
It's
keeps
up
going
there.
up there, looking at that beautiful, oh, that looks really comfortable.
I
and
kind of want to go there because it's a
relaxing.
fantastic image.
And so then, you know what?
It is a dreamy image, actually.
So
So
I
we
don't
should retire.
know. So let's just talk about this for a
Yes.
minute, Christine. So when you have clients sitting across the desk from you,
Mhm.
do you have a hard time keeping their attention?
It doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't
I don't
feel
really
like
notice
it.
them looking up there, but I never really thought of that before.
Okay.
And honestly, when I look at that picture, because it's like a picture of a dock on a water with a bunch of trees, which I quite like. I'm like, well, it's like that could be your retirement home. So if we're talking retirement, then that maybe that'll get them inspired, but
Mm.
maybe I need to take that down now.
Well, the fact that it's
It's the
taking,
height.
it's taking
the
my
height, yeah.
eye up there.
Gotcha.
So if that picture, like really in that space, I would not want to have anything in that ceiling space where that picture is, because now then, so just imagine that picture being gone. Then what people are gonna see
Man,
are, look at all
Jeez.
this, right? So she's got this whole, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She got 6 award plaques up there that I, as a client, would then,
Okay, now
my
I'm comfortable
attention
with her.
would go there and then go, holy Dinah, I'm in the right place. Like this
Gotcha.
woman knows her stuff, right? I feel relaxed and trusted to be here.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
And then that's just shifting, that's shifting one thing.
Yeah.
One thing.
Mhm.
And it's just a matter of just, and like you say, you might not notice if your clients are doing the squirrely thing.
Yeah.
But you might notice of the, say if it was a new client that came in, of the new clients that come in, how many of them have engaged with your services, right? What's your return on investment, let's
Mhm.
call it,
Mhm.
right? So if you have 10 people walk in that you've never dealt with before, do you have 10 people sign contracts with you, or do you only have 2? Right? So that
the
might
results?
be, the result might be just because they're not feeling that. And the other thing is grounded,
Mhm.
right? It's important to make that client feel safe and comfortable and grounded. And when we have something that's taking their eye away from, then the opportunity is less to feel that security.
And it's that subliminal messaging. So again, as we're sitting here, because my eye's drawn up there, then it instantly goes over there.
Yep.
And that subliminal messaging is
Yeah.
Need
not
some
gonna
help.
take care of me.
Oh,
Because if they can't take care of their own office space, if they can't maintain what they've already got, how can they support
Gotcha.
me? We're not gonna go into what's going on up there,
Mhm.
but those are just 2
I can
things.
tell you,
Mhm.
there's screws coming out of the big old blind that's really
Yeah.
high up there and I can't get up there.
Right,
So, but yeah, we got to get it fixed.
that's, you slide that out, you get a ladder in here and get that
Mhm.
fixed.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's a subliminal message that
Yep.
what else is
Is
hiding,
broken.
what else is broken, what
Mhm.
else did she not take the time to fix?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then how does that come back to me,
Gotcha.
right?
And
So it's that
that's
subliminal
in,
messaging.
that's in the relationship area of the office. So you need that
Ooh.
relationship with your
Solid.
client, right? So those 2 things right there that have to do with your client and the relationship and, yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right,
Okay.
that's only 1 card. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of touched on the closet drawers and cabinets. Now, we could, because this is all office that we're talking right now, and we can create sacred spaces.
Anywhere.
Anywhere you spend time should really, even your vehicle, be considered a sacred space,
Mhm.
because you're in it.
Mhm.
You're in it. You're the key, right? So closets, drawers, and cabinets. We're not going to make her open up her cabinets and drawers. This is a financial business. That isn't information for us. She knows what's behind them.
Mhm.
Energy doesn't hide.
Mhm.
I'm going to reiterate that.
Yep.
Energy doesn't hide. You may think, oh, I'm going to hide all that stuff behind the drawer
Yep.
and nobody will know. But guess what? You know.
Mhm.
And when it's in your knowledge,
Yeah.
it's in your energy field and it comes across. So if you think because everything is hidden behind your cupboards, that your drawers are all stacked full and someone comes over and thinks, oh man, this place is nice and clean and
Yep.
calm, they're picking up your anxiousness
Mhm.
and your energy that, oh God, don't open up anything.
Mhm.
Don't open up that
Yep.
door.
Mhm.
Please don't go down the hall and open up that closet.
But more than that too, Cheryl, it's also about not wanting to show the world who
Who
you
you really
truly
are.
are.
Yeah, we touched on that right at the
Mhm.
beginning with housekeepers and us cleaning.
And so, and I mean, I'm guilty of it.
We are.
I have some closets and drawers
Mhm.
that I prefer nobody look in,
Mhm.
right? And that's that part of us that is somewhere sitting on the edge and scared to step into our authentic, to step into our power,
Mhm.
right? Power of an unstoppable woman. We all need those reminders. And so we all are created equal. We all have the same equal opportunities, all of these things. And it's because of our limiting beliefs, those subconscious programs that we have picked up as children from our parents, from our siblings, from our whatever. We all have a specific group of subconscious programs that direct our life. And part of that is not wanting to step into our power. And I'll tell you what, Dr. Rose Bachman,
Mhm.
she is gonna get right to the whatever
Issue in
that
the
is,
tissue.
right? And so it's just a beautiful combination, because Cheryl and I, we can
Mhm.
look through our feng shui eyes and pick out just a couple of things that are impacting Christine's life and her business. And we want everybody to step into
succeed.
their power and be that powerful, unstoppable woman. And then we have this opportunity with Dr. Rose
Yeah.
to kind of weave it all together and go. So yeah, going back to the closets
Yes.
and behind the closed doors, part of that really can be the self,
The self.
right? The love of self, of not, really wanting to just be out there.
Mhm.
And so vulnerability, right?
Big time. And amazingly enough,
Mhm.
society has gotten to the point where they, you need to be this person up on this pedestal. And then yet, when someone shares an actual vulnerable moment and a true story,
Oh, wow.
there's more connectedness.
Yeah.
So what are we so damn scared of?
Mhm.
What are we so afraid of? Actually showing the world that, yeah, I slept in this morning, my dog vomited, but I'm gonna show up perfect. But in my energy,
Yeah.
I'm not showing up perfect,
Mhm.
right? There is no such thing as perfect.
Yeah.
Let it go
Mhm.
and continue moving forward, right?
Yep.
There's days I'm confident, 100% confident in saying Christine's been late,
Oh, yeah.
and life continues.
Mhm.
So
Well, and
I've been late. She's been late. Not to call you out.
yeah,
right?
no,
But it's
yeah.
just we try to portray this perfection. And
right. Yeah. So what we're showing people, right, on the outside, is not matching what's on the inside, right? So look at your closets, look at your drawers, and see if there is that correlation. And then where is there room to grow, to say, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna step out here. And I think, maybe for you, Christine, part of that was stepping into the role of the BNI chapter, right? Was that a little bit, right? So stepping into that. And then, oh, okay, well, now I did that. And now, we're stepping into something else. So it's just little baby steps, and we're all here to support each other.
Mhm.
And that's the other thing you're gonna find at Unstoppable Woman
right.
event in Red Deer, is you're gonna be surrounded by beautiful women like Christine, like Cheryl, like Anita. And we are going to just love you up. We're going to support you. We're going to, we're just going to be there. Yeah.
Okay, we still
Okay.
have one more card to talk about, which is the number 33 card. Now, 3-3. First, that's a master
3-3
number,
on 2-2.
right? 3-3 on 2-2.
Today's 2-2.
Well,
Today's
it's a 9. Okay, 22nd. Sorry, I'm not perfect. Single woman's bedroom. Now, in the past, this card's come up before multiple times.
Yeah.
And it could say single man's bedroom. It could say any number of
Yep.
things. The whole point being what's happening in the bedroom. If you're single, what's currently happening and what do you want to have happening?
Mm-hmm.
What results are currently showing up and what do you want to have happen? So now let's take a step back. What's being reflected? I love it. She said back too. She's ready in sync, girl. What's being reflected to you? Is there space? We've had this conversation before.
Yep.
So is there space, assuming, or if you want there to be two people in there,
Mhm,
is there space for a second person in there?
mhm. Well, I think, that's all true and good advice,
Mhm.
but I think this card came up today, Cheryl. Because as women, whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, quite often we act like we're single women.
Oh, we're not allowing in the help.
And we're not asking for people to help us. And again, those expectations or those programs that we grew up with, and however that is around relationship. And again, I know for
Independence,
myself,
yeah.
and I know you, right? Those are the things that we work on together, because quite often we do act like we're alone, we're
Mhm.
single, we gotta do everything, right? And it's really hard for women, especially men, just
Mhm.
open up your ears and hear this, because they need to know that it's really hard for us women to ask for help.
Mhm.
I don't know, why the heck is that?
Because when we were growing up, it was part of the women independence. It was part of I am woman, hear me roar. I am strong. I don't need your help. And interestingly enough, I'm going to bring up Dr. Rose again for
Yeah.
a second. On one of the little video clips when she was helping one of the ladies in our
Yes,
clients,
Yes.
she literally said, you stop and you wait for a man to open a door, allow them to
Mm.
step into their power, and you learn how to receive.
Yes.
And that's one of the things. It's
Yes.
not just the asking for help,
Mhm.
it's being willing to receive what is given as help.
Mhm.
It may not be how you think it should look,
Yep.
but if that's the best that that other person can do, can you receive that?
Mhm. Yeah, and you know what, men, really, I mean, we know that they're wired
They're
differently,
hardwired
and
to
look
to
after
look
us.
after us, and
Yep.
we don't allow them.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
Dr. Rose tells a story about, and I'll share it. We've got a couple, well, we've got a short time frame, like a
Yep.
minute. I see her laptop over there. A mom and a son that she witnessed in the mall. And the mom had a bunch of bags and stuff, and she was carrying everything, and their little boy was walking with her and said, Mommy, let me carry the bag. And she goes, no, it's too heavy for you. Mommy, I really want to carry the bag.
Mm.
No, I'm good. I got all this. Mommy, please let me carry the bag. He wanted to feel needed. So she let him carry the bag. And he stood up and he
Mhm.
was prouder and he was helping his mom. And she had less to hang on to.
Mhm. Yeah, and how often, I mean, that's such a great
It's a
story.
beautiful story.
Because how
Love it.
often
Yeah.
do we go, no,
I got it. I don't need your help.
Yep.
My hands are full. I'm opening the door with one foot,
yeah.
but
or
I'll
your
hold
butt.
it and I'll hold it for you
Mhm.
instead of, "Would you open the door for me,
Yep.
please?"
Mhm.
Hard lessons, but we're all in it together
Mhm.
and unstoppable when we talked about it. Doesn't mean you have to do everything yourself.
Mhm.
It means you keep moving forward
Yep.
and you're willing to learn and grow and ask for help. Yep. So numbers. Okay.
Okay,
1 and 9, 10,
got it.
3 and 9, 12, 3. Okay.
Mhm.
Add in a 33
Mhm. Uh,
and then another
Three.
3. Holy shit.
oh, that's 50. It's a 5. It adds up to a 5.
So we have a 3, 1 and 2 is a 3 card,
Mhm.
a 3 cards.
Yep.
A 39 is a 12,
Mhm.
another 3 card.
Mhm.
That's a pretty interesting set of 3s.
333.
4 of them. 3, 3, 3, 3.
Master numbers.
Hola.
So
And we're with the master financial advisor here. Woohoo!
yeah,
We're in
okay.
the right place.
Okay, so here's
at
the thing.
right
Go
time.
find out what 333 means yourself. We shouldn't have to tell you all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. Figure it out.
Thank you to Christine
Thank
Smith
you.
for allowing us to be in her. We literally took over her office.
Yeah, we
Like,
did.
seriously, her
No
laptop
clients,
got put down.
if
Anyway.
if there's clients out there, they're gonna wonder
What the heck is going on in that office?
I want some of that.
Yeah.
They're having a lot of fun.
We have
Cool.
that thing we want to give her.
We do, but it's out in my vehicle,
Oh.
so we'll do that separate.
Okay.
This is All in Alignment, Feng Shui Friday with
Anita and Cheryl. And again, thanks to our special guest, Christine Swift.
Have a great week, y'all.